Hello, welcome everybody. This is my experience and my song for today's meeting, or tomorrow's meeting. I'm recording this a day in advance. Um, so basically, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit about my experience, give you a little pre-experience kind of, and really what the experience is all. But so basically, I was introduced to the practice when I was 26 years old. I was working at a car wash. I was an alcoholic at the time, but you're always an alcoholic really in your blood. But basically, I had a customer. She was a good friend. She used to come in almost all the time. She's from San Diego. That's actually where I'm from originally. So we used to just talk about the parts and whatnot. And she sent me out to breakfast one day. I went and she'd asked me about Buddhism. She asked me if I wanted to attend a meeting, and I just kind of went from there. And in my earlier days, Buddhism, Nichiren Buddhism, became a way for me to, it's like I said, if you've ever been in a meeting with me, a tool basically that had helped me, in times, sometimes when I didn't know what to do and my mind was going off, I'd just chant a little bit and it helped me, and it did a lot in helping me through a lot of my raging alcoholism during my, problems. I went through probably 10 to 15 years. But, and I met Buddhism about 5 years from the end. No, 3 or 4 years actually. Because I have about 2.5 years, 6 years. So. But anyways, one of the things I noticed about Nichiren Buddhism was that it followed me around. When I had actually left Arizona, went to Washington, Nichiren Buddhism was there. When I had gone down to Oregon, it's very easy to reach out and stay inside the community, and it's very tight knit. You can get in very easily. Very accepting. Always, right there if they don't even know you. In the drop of a dime, they've been around. Even when I moved up here, from where my experience will kind of start from, when I quit drinking, it took a couple years. Me, trying to force myself. And I, conquered alcoholism in my mind anyways. You never really conquer it, but, you feel like that confidence level. And that's where my problems started to happen. Leaving my job, I probably could have helped myself a lot more in life by being a little more, hospitable and patient. And that's something that I wasn't a year and a half ago. And that's kind of what started to put me when I left my job and started my business. I had thought I had good reason behind it and put through everything. And really, what I did is I had put myself in just regular normal behaviors that humans do. We tend to get something that works and we continue to do it because we know that it works, unaware that there are other ways that are more efficient. And, that's what chanting, has helped me with a lot. And basically, I lost my license. It's been gone for over 10 years. Didn't care about it after I got back and went through all that stuff. It didn't become an issue till, last year and a half. Especially when I had my business that I left my job for. Driving around without a license, thinking in my head that I'm going to get it back. Waiting for that one good month. All the time. Chanting still too. Hoping for that. But that's the thing about chanting. When you chant for things, yes, it helps. But it also helps you in the way that it needs to help you. It helped me, it made my business successful and it helped me, thrive. But at the same time, got me pulled over too. Not because, it chanting itself, but it just made the necessary obstacles enter my life that, needed to enter. And instead of giving up this time, like I would 5 years ago, 6 years ago, easy. I walked away from a nice place I had when I was 25, 26. Even when I was chanting, I'd walked away and I lost it all. But that was when I was still using the alcohol. This time, I didn't have an excuse. I had myself, I have animals that I take care of. I had nothing but reasons to keep fighting. And through SGI and, a lot of leaders, men's division, even women's division, have been there forcefully. More than a lot of people that I've known for years in my life have ever been for me. Some of these people I've known a couple years, maybe a year or two, and to have that kind of enforcement behind you, along with chanting, has helped take me to the next level. I mean, literally, I had a young men's division leader. Try not to name names. You guys know who you are if you're watching this, but you know, text me every single morning, 7 o'clock every morning. Let's do this. You're a champ. And some days, I felt bad because I didn't respond right away, because I didn't start chanting right away when I should have, but I eventually did. And probably if that wasn't there, I may not have chanted some of those days, and I may have missed out on a lot of benefits. But having that support from somebody to think about me, to help me, they didn't have to. They didn't have to do anything. They didn't have to text me. But that's kind of where I started to see what I need to start doing in myself, which was, I know I can't always give other people money, and I can't always give people nice things, and I can't always give people anything, but I can give people help. I can listen to people. I can offer services. I can tell them a joke. I can tell them how they can do better. There's a lot of things I can do that don't cost money. And by learning to do those things, and by learning to reach out to the people around me, including in SGI, it's kind of helped turn me into a stronger person. And can't lie, I don't think that if I hadn't reached out to SGI like I have, probably wouldn't have made it this far. But I did. I got my license back. I didn't get my car back. That was part of my consequence too for my actions. The car was impounded, never got it back. But I found a dealership that works with me. They decided to switch me out for work, as well as give me a garage to use. And we're working stuff out now. Now I picked up a truck, and I'm into working out and maybe getting some more vehicles. And plus I have a garage now. My business is growing. I hired my first employee. He starts on Monday. My only advice is to most people who listen to this is always believe in yourself. Never give up. Even when you think that it's over, it's not. It's only over if you believe it's over, because if you believe it's not over and you keep fighting. I literally got my license back the day that if I wouldn't have got it by that day, wouldn't have had everything done, then I probably would have lost my license for 3 years. The judge had already given me a chance by giving me 2 delayed judgments, by I had to serve time in jail, car impound, so many other things. But because I kept chanting through and fighting, not giving up every single time, life kept seeming to just give you one little way to get away from it. Just, if I would have given up, I wouldn't have found that one little way. So my advice is, keep chanting every day, especially in times that you need guidance in your life, because a lot of times we're distracted around everything in our lives, everything else that doesn't actually pertain to us. And really, if you have problems in your life, to me, I believe you gotta take care of yourself first. It's great to care about people around you, but it doesn't take care of yourself always. Sometimes you have to take care of you first, then you can take care of everything else around you. If you know you're fragile on the inside, take care of everything in your life. And that's kind of what's helped me. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on around me when I was going through all this, but by focusing on each thing one by one and not letting it discourage me, even in times, don't get me wrong, I cried almost every day for 2 or 3 months straight. But I kept chanting, I kept fighting, I kept going, I kept going to meetings, I kept doing everything I could. Even reaching out to my faith, which is, I'm Jewish as well. People who know me, I'm a Jewish Buddhist. But I've reached in every single aspect. But definitely, I will tell you all that SGI was the strongest of all of them. And thank you so much. And now here's a song for everybody. I've talked long enough. You've heard my experience. Gone to about 9 minutes here. Let's go. Trying to give you guys something good to look at. I have to sit next to the mic to be able for you guys to hear this really well. So, sorry you don't get to see my pretty face anymore, but you get to hear my pretty voice. So, without further ado, see how. Okay. Try to hold this back a bit. See if that helps. Maybe right here.
Maximum volume.
Seriously, what is this place?
It's heaven.
Nice, nice, nice.
Dodge Fast and Furious tested
Just
and
about.
approved. Furious in theaters April 14th. In dealerships now.
Here we go. In my eyes, taking all away. As I open up my eyes, I look in my mirror and I start to chant away, taking on inside of my head, knowing that it's time to make another play and live inside. I hold on and then I keep myself strong because the Buddha lives inside of me. Oh, until I see it all and I keep it on in my head strong. No, I got to keep on moving on because I see it going in my mind. So now I let it spray on until I fall down. Then I get right back up again till I fall down. Then I get right back up again. Keep on going with my eyes open, growing as I keep on chanting, taking action in my life to say as I get in my mind and find a way to stand in my head, working hard just to make my way through this life, dead in this dismay inside of my mind, fighting with the heart of lion and crying, but I know I'm not dying because I conquer these things inside of me. If I keep on chanting, holding with my heart, so I'm here to let it say till I fall down. Then I get right back up again till I fall down. Then I get right back up again till I fall down. Then I get right back up again till I fall down. Then I get right back up again. Cause I gotta see inside of my mind and see what I gotta do. But I keep chanting just to make it through. In my heart, make it here every day. Till I fall down. Then I get right back up again. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed, and talk to me at the meeting.